Okay, so I'm thinking I want to set this probably right out here, right out over this edge. I'm not sure how far out I want to go, so we'll just go down to the shoreline like we did when we built the mob farm over on Philosophy SMP. Right on top of the water here. I wonder if I should go that low or if I would rather go a little less low, because then I wouldn't risk hurting any dolphins. Although it would be floating kind of strangely above the ocean. But this would be where we would have the system for the minecart would be on this level. I have to go up like 4 blocks from wherever I'm going to center this. And then that would be the middle of the big round pool. And I do not, for the life of me, remember what size that pool is supposed to be. I'll just have to guesstimate. Okay, so this is, I believe, 32 out. So we're 32 blocks away in all directions. I don't think anything's going to spawn here. But let's go all the way out to 64. Want to make sure we're far enough away that we're not going to have any problems. We're in nice deep water here, so that's good. Means there's nothing that's going to spawn anywhere at all, anywhere near where this mob farm is, so it should be the maximum amount of spawnability. I need to do 2 extra blocks, and there you go, 64. So let's start up replay mod and we'll begin the process of doing this. I'm going to just try to count it out and guess in my head what it's supposed to be, but you'll just be listening to some music and watching replay mod. So folks, if I've done my job right here, this will allow enough space so that the spiders and the creepers can drop down and get put towards the middle where I'll have some magma blocks, which I already have ready to go. So that'll be kind of nice. But I have to make sure I've got the spacing right, and I might not have done it quite right. Here are my magma blocks, and I will probably only need 18 of these. I want to go around the edge of this with these steps, but I'm going to wait and do that later. I'm just going to go around the edge of these other areas and then call that good for right now. You knew I had to mess one up. That's just par for the course. I should get my stone saw and bring it over here. Even better yet, create an additional stone saw that I keep around here. And yes, folks, I know this is ugly. I'm not trying to go for appearances here, just functionality. I have a lot of cobblestone, so it makes logical sense to use it up on something. I'm not entirely sure what to do to give myself access to that. What I really need is scaffolding. I'm just going to have to go up and down on some blocks, I guess. Let's get our first of our mob platforms up. So Logical Geek Boy teaches that for anything that wants to kind of hang on to the edge, to use steps because that will keep them from being able to hang there. We'll see if this will work. Because remember, we also have to have water going to a certain distance. So we don't know what we don't know. There is just enough space that the spiders and the creepers and whatever else will get washed right down into the middle. Let's go ahead and put up our magma blocks right now. Ah, we're somehow off by one again. Well, the next question is, do we want to add more magma blocks or not? And right now I do not know for sure. Let's add one more to each of these areas here. And we will call that good. And that's a good start to our little processes today. We need to get some water buckets and create an infinite spring and fill that in and see if we got our sizes about right. That's a very dark and scary cave over there we don't want to get into. So it's been a couple of days and we are now back to wrap up the gunpowder creeper farm. And I know that if you've been following my Philosophy SMP series, which has just ended, that this might be a little bit of a repeat, but I assure you, once we build this, we're done with it. We're not doing anything more. So we've arrived at a bit of a decision, and that decision is that we still have to decide another aspect of it. But if we're going to continue to do this Minecraft thing and make content and continue on our making episodes and doing the stuff that we've been doing, then we're going to invest the time and energy needed to become a master builder or a master Minecrafter. So you might be wondering, what exactly do I mean by a master builder or master Minecrafter? Well, the problem with Minecraft is it's a game, and of course games have built-in limitations, although the Minecraft limitations are not anywhere near as omnipresent, overarching. I don't know, they're not as obvious that there's limitations. I mean, you can build just about anything, even though you have to do it with cubes. But I mean, when you start the game, you always have to start the same way. You punch a tree, you get your wood, you get your axe or your pick or however you want to proceed. And it's just a process. It's the same process every single time, every world you start. And that could get old, you know. Plus, if you're making content, you're just making basically the same video over and over and over again. So what can you do to make it so that your content isn't just the same thing over and over and over again? Well, you can make it so that your content that you are creating is constantly, I mean, it might be the same processes, but you can keep improving and developing your skills and getting better at what you're doing. You can take the time to become a better builder. You can become more efficient in how you start and how you create your farms, and you can also be a just a better, more artistic builder, like Grian or Scar or B-dubs, to name just a couple of examples. Now, there's a whole bunch of things that you can do to make it so that even though it's the same processes, it's not going to be boring because you're constantly growing and improving and developing and getting to be a better and better Minecraft player, Minecraft craftsman. But this is a time investment sort of thing. You don't do that overnight. To be a master Minecrafter would be a process of years, and you can see that in B00 and Grian, to a lesser extent with Grian and to a greater extent with B-dubs and Good Times of Scar. These guys have been playing Minecraft since way back in the day. They've had at least 10 years, probably more closer to 20 years between the two of them in development time, just learning the game and getting better at building and putting their blocks together, and there's still things that they can learn too. That's another aspect of this, because Scar can become better with redstone, for example. So there's always learning and growing. You never reach like the end, like you're done. It's going to be a constant process. It's a time investment. You got to decide if you want to invest that time, because it's like any skill or trade or craft. You've got to invest years in it to be able to get to the point where you can be called a master. So I have realized this, and I have decided that should I decide to continue to play Minecraft, I will try to walk that path. I'll try to be here 10 years from now, and we'll see what kind of skill level, mastery level I have reached. I'm thinking 10 years is probably the average time investment that a person would need to thoroughly master something. But mastery doesn't mean you're done. You got to keep going. I'm trying to make a decision if I want to create for myself a brand new world. But this world will be one that I will stick with for the next 10 years or however long I decide to walk this. If I'm going to commit to this path of mastery, I should have a world that I'm developing over that period of time. But it depends on a variety of factors, including how drastically the newer Minecraft versions change the game. One of the things that I could do is and I do have installed Lightmatica. So if I had a bunch of important stuff already done, grown, and developed, and I didn't want to have to redo all of that over and over and over again, I could just copy paste from one world to the next, and then just start new worlds every time they change the terrain generation or whatever they're doing. I don't know if that's the best solution. There hasn't been really any sort of effort, as far as I know, to create any sort of an upgrade tool that would not just upgrade a world to a current version of Minecraft, but would also include all the blocks and include all of the terrain generation and all of the other stuff. I mean, there are some tools out there that you could take 116 or 112 world and bring it into 119, but you're going to find giant seams in the land because the tools haven't figured out how to negotiate the two different terrain generation algorithms that they're using. So, not sure what the solution is to that, but maybe someday some brilliant coder will invent something that you could just take a world and update it, and all the terrain and everything that needs to change would be changed over smoothly and seamlessly. Or maybe Mojang or Microsoft themselves would do it. Okay, I don't know where the middle is. Kind of messed up a little bit here, but that's okay. I think it's this one, right on the edge here. Okay. If I had more spider web, I could create some scaffolding. I know that Scar hates it, but I use it all the time. Need to add our stair step. We forgot to do that on the last one. Alright, let's cue the replay mod again. Just focus on these platforms. How's that for a dead-eye shot? Let's go see what kind of fish we got. We got a tropical fish.
You're the reason why
Okay, folks, so that gives us a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spawnable platforms. And we need to stock up on our cobble, and we gotta work on this magma block, so we'll take care of that next. That's the string I was after. I'm gonna need that for a raid farm. Oh, my iron golem has found somebody down there to go after. Good for him. Now I gotta remember where I put the magma blocks. How much space do I have enough here? I think I have enough here to grab me at least a row or two of this and get this ready to go. Now, in case you're wondering why the textures appear maybe a little more pixelated, slightly different, it's because I've changed to an updated version of 32 by 32. It's 32px or whatever it is size for the faithful texture pack. I was running 64, but it was an older version. This should include some of the 119 block textures, and that's what I was trying to do. I haven't decided if I like it better or worse yet, but you'll also see there's a little HUD up there because I've got the little mini HUD going, and I got some other things on here. I got Lightmatica on here. So I got a few things, but I haven't tried learning how to do anything with any of it yet. I have actually been collecting these magma cubes over quite a period of time and doing it without any enchanted gear. Just wherever I could get a hold of some because I knew I would need them later. Boy, am I glad I prepared myself. And that's an example of learning how to become a little more efficient and masterful at Minecraft, is when you can think ahead to supplies that you're going to need and already plan out and have that ready to go. I don't think we need to do more than 3 platforms here, honestly. Wonder if Black Belt is probably still at work. He's probably not getting ready to stream for another hour or two. I haven't had anybody come online and want to join in the world, so just me right now, but I thought I'd host it anyway in case anybody wanted to drop by and I'd just do my recording at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone, because I did have it scheduled to have server time today. Speaking of schedule, I'm going to have to change that schedule. I think I'm going to do what I'm going to call it as a winter-spring schedule, because I can't imagine it's going to change much in the spring. I don't think if there's going to be another season of Philosophy SMP, I don't think it's going to start till late spring. So there won't be any need to put any Philosophy SMP server time on it. I'll have to really think about it. Plus, I have been slacking on my writing scheduled times, which is not good. Well, folks, I think we're done. All we have to do now, of course, is all the machinery to make this into a farm and the roof, but already we're getting spiders, which is really cool. 12 spawnable platforms, so 2 more than our Philosophy SMP farm. I think this is going to really produce a lot of gunpowder and spider silk. I'm looking forward to it. So the next thing to do, of course, is to get the trapdoors in so we don't get skeletons and zombies, which are completely worthless to me. And we need to get a bunch of acacia trees harvested for that. So let's grab the rest of the sugarcane and do some acacia tree harvesting. I confess, folks, I am stumped. I can't figure out where my stuff is. But that's okay. We know we've got enough to do at least 1 platform. I think it's over 64 for each platform. Probably closer to 128 per platform. If somebody can tell me how to read this mini HUD, because what I'm seeing it saying is daytime 2400 and it's not changing. And it wasn't telling me it was nighttime, and I thought it might be, but it wasn't saying. I don't know how to read it. There's a percentage there, which I don't know what that means. And then a counter running on the side. So we're going to poke our nose down here and see if we have any librarian posts ready to go. I don't think we do. Okay, we have 1 ready. It needs a light. Oh, okay, we have a couple ready. Alright, well then, let's let this guy get out. And we'll trap. Oh, we got 2 in here. They're all crowded in here. Okay, well, we'll wait till this guy goes to wherever he needs to go. Are you going to go back to your cell? Alright, you are now in your cell. Now, we've got 2 in here, so we got to get 1 of you out. Coming out? No, not both of you. No. No! Urgh. No! Oh, you are so frustrating. Okay, you're trapped. Alright, what about you? You're the last one we gotta put away somewhere. You gonna go over there? Come on, man. Then I gotta break your blocks and make sure that you're all set correctly after I check your trades. Hello? Over that way. There's a nice home waiting for you. Do I have to get out my boat? Well, one of the things I could theoretically do is use water on them. No, what are you doing? Going in goofball circles, I see. That didn't work. I can't switch quick enough to get over to him and get him in there. And he won't let me muscle him in there. There's a post right there. Why aren't you going over there? Go to your home. You go. Silly bugger. Okay, so we now need to create some more posts. I don't think we have enough here yet. Let's make sure we don't got any crowding going on. Alright, so I don't know how many more blocks we need for this village. I don't like to have villagers running around not doing anything, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Could I make this hallway any longer? So let's put these trapdoors into place on the first couple of levels of our farm. Get it ready to go. We need one stack of cobble that we can use to climb with. I think I'll just take a full stack of polished andesite for climbing purposes. Well, folks, that's 2 down and 10 more to go, and you can imagine the amount of grind that's going to be involved in that. Some of that will take place off camera. You guys get the idea of what we're going to be doing. You've already seen it at the end of the Philosophy SMP Season 3, so we're just going to keep plugging away at this, but we will make sure to put on camera when we do all the mechanical stuff and get all the plumbing working and get all that going. But for right now, we're going to wrap this up. I don't know when this episode's going to be released. Might be taking some time off for Christmas, so you'll see this either sometime after Christmas before New Year's or sometime after New Year's. It's unlikely you'll see it the week that I'm recording this, which is the week of my birthday, which is like a week or two before Christmas, but it might show up before Christmas. I don't know. I kind of planned it out that the Philosophy SMP Season 3 episode would be my Happy Holidays episode for you guys, but maybe this one will be one as well. I don't know. We shall see what what happens. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Give me your feedback in the comments below. Let me know what you'd like me to do as I work on this world here. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to move from this world to my own private world where I will start developing my building and redstone and all of the Minecraft skills. I haven't committed to that path yet, but that would be my own private world. I just thought to have some content for you guys, I'd do some things here at BlissWorld and involve you, and do some videos of that. So that's what we're doing, and hopefully this is coming out okay. I will see you guys in the next episode. I do not know when that will show up, but that will probably be a week or two after New Year's. The release schedule is going to be a little sporadic, but you know, it's the holiday, so that's going to be the same way with a lot of people. At least you guys will get some content here to watch from me. I will see you in the next episode. If this comes out before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, however you celebrate or do not celebrate. But just hope you have a good time with family and friends. Hope you have a good family and good visits and get good presents. And I want you to comment below and let me know if this comes out before Christmas. I want you to comment after Christmas has passed what you guys got for Christmas. I want to know. So let me know. And I'll see you guys later.